Bristol prides itself on being slightly unorthodox, slightly edgy. People like to do unusual things. A couple of hundred years ago, we even had our own time. And today, what better thing to do than to recreate a simple, honest means of exchange amongst the citizens of the city? And that's the Bristol Pound. This idea began over 2 years ago. A few of us got together and we thought it would be a great thing to do a local currency at scale across a major city and to use an electronic means of exchange as well as printed Bristol pounds. So that's how it began, and enormous enthusiasm followed. A team of people arose. We've now got about 10 of us in the team working their socks off to make this thing happen. Bristol's a good place for the Bristol Pound because it is a large city. You have to do these things at scale. Our hope is that having our own local currency will focus people's minds on all things local and also on being creative, sort of set us free from what's given to us from on top, to think again about the way that we relate to one another, the way that we exchange our goods and services, and we hope new grassroots enterprises will arise. People in the city can open accounts held with Bristol Credit Union. They can then withdraw printed Bristol pounds, and they can use the mobile phone exchange system that we've developed. So this is instead of debit and credit cards. So people have like a printed currency, and they can also use the web to transfer. So in all the ways people want to spend their money, they can. But what they can do here is they can spend money with their values. They can say, I want to back the city. I want to back our local traders. I care about my high street. So I can commit some of my spend each month to Bristol Pound and know that I'm supporting the local economy. Traders who receive Bristol Pounds can do several things with it. The first thing they'll want to do is to see if their suppliers are members, and we'll be working with our traders to bring their suppliers into membership, so we create a virtuous economic circle. But they might also invite their staff to take some Bristol Pounds. If they've got printed Bristol Pounds, they might offer them in change, and they can also use their Bristol Pounds to pay their business rates. We've arranged a system with Bristol Credit Union where that can be done. There'll be a map on our website showing all the traders who are members and what they're offering. People will be looking to spend their Bristol Pounds, and they'll see what's on offer, where it is on offer, and so it's going to attract attention to local businesses. Of all the money spent in a city, most of it leaves the city almost as soon as it's spent. It goes up to the financial institutions and gets lost. What people can be sure of with Bristol Pounds is that they're circulating in the city, and that's where they'll stay, and it's for the good of the people that it exists. It's not complicated by financial derivatives, it's not being gambled on anywhere, it's just simple, honest money. Not many people realise that a local high street is actually a web of people, and they tend to know one another, and they even care about one another a bit. And in our society, that's precious. So people go shopping, but they don't just go shopping, they go to meet people. And in the little casual interactions of the high street, community life is actually made. Now that's precious, and that's something we want not only to preserve, but to prosper.